Live from Hollywood, this is the KTLA Morning Show.
All right, I want you to look into my eyes. You are getting very sleepy. You are sleepy. That is so mean. That sentence could change your life, or at least your bad habits, according to one hypnotherapist, Rick Collingwood. He claims to have assisted thousands of people at his Mind Motivations Australian Academy of Hypnosis. And I'd like to welcome you. Thank you very much for joining us, Rick. And you have helped people recover from what through hypnosis?
From many, many issues. From cancer, quit smoking, losing weight, motivation. I help sports people, race car drivers, tennis players, swimmers, children with attention deficit disorder. The list goes on and on and on. Basically, any issue or any significant problem that a person has. But what hypnosis does for an issue change, it enables someone to maximize the inner potential that they have. When we're working with degenerative diseases, always with medical doctors such as cancer, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease, you can regulate the mechanisms of the subconscious mind that create the cells, and you can enhance the immune system. So it's very, very powerful that way.
Can anybody be hypnotized?
Everybody can be hypnotized, but most people, about 20% of people, you can put down into that zonk state where they go down and they become like putty in your hand, so to speak.
Right. So you took 4 of our staffers,
yeah,
and you tried to hypnotize them, and Megan is just the one out of the 4 that went into that zonk stage?
Is what we...
Brianna, I'm sorry, did I say Megan? I meant to...
Brianna,
we just had, yeah, Brianna. Miss USA was Megan, but Brianna, you're the only one out of the 4 that you could really get into?
Brianna was a somnambulist. She walked into the room instantly within about 10 seconds, perhaps.
Yeah, something like
she
that.
was
Wow. Wow.
So once you've hypnotized somebody down into that somnambulistic state, it then gets easier and easier and easier to do.
Okay, so right now she's sitting here. Brianna, you feel absolutely perfectly normal, right?
For the most part, yeah.
For the most part. But you are she is under the hypnosis right now?
She is.
Okay, well, go ahead and...
Sleep.
This...
Now, I want you just to begin to hum that pleasant song, and the more you hum it, the deeper you go, and the deeper you go, the more you hum it. And as you hum that song, I'm just going to lift your arm up here. It's going to make you hum more and louder. That arm locks. You cannot move it. I want you to... That arm locks where it is. It won't go up or down. And you hum more and more, and your arm locks more and more and more. And I want you to try really hard to move the arm. When it won't move, you're going to hum louder and louder and louder because the arm won't move. That's right. You feel fantastic. Now, in a moment, I'm going to click my fingers. Your arm will go down. You'll stop humming, and you'll feel fantastic.
Wow. And this is not fake. What happens to you? How do you describe what just happened to you, and what do you feel?
It feels like I'm completely alert. I'm aware of everything that's going on, but it's just the minute he snaps his finger, it's like he takes over my head.
Really?
And
can I try that?
Yeah, no.
No. Why does it work for you and it doesn't work for me?
Look, how do you do what you do? You've been doing it for years. It becomes natural to you. It's just a learned thing. The other part of the reason is the subconscious mind has listened to the sound of my voice and is receptive to me, to nobody else. And I also said to Brianna before we came in here that nobody else would be able to put her into this trance. Okay. I also said that I could only do it while I was here with her in this building at this television station. So when we're using this for silly purposes, I'm not really big on... I'll do this for demonstration purposes, but I'm quite against entertainment hypnosis. I think the mind is more special than that. But you've got to show people. Before you leave, do you have to take her out of this, or will, like you said, nobody else will be able to do it, or I will remove the silly suggestions just in case. So okay. It's just prudent to do that. Now, let's say I have some sort of a disease or addiction or whatever. Does it happen one shot, or do you have to do it over a period of time? How long does it last? For a serious disease like cancer, you need 6 to 10 treatments. We have in Australia a series of hypnosis CDs, personal hypnotherapy CDs, which people use and get very great effect from. We've sold 300,000 of them down there. Now, those CDs are listened to nightly or daily for a month, and there's a huge range of them available. They run... The TV stations have tested me in Australia to the point of tedium, and they always get about an 80% success rate for people with them. So the most important thing with any change is you have to have a desire first. Yeah. Otherwise, it's wishful thinking. But when you've got addictive habits such as smoking or eating, that type of thing, you can't get them out of the conscious mind. Yeah. The conscious mind we're using right now, if you're a genius, you can handle 7 thoughts at once. Whereas the subconscious, it's got 50 to 70 trillion cells to look after, and it regulates all of them and all the patterns, and that's how hypnosis works.
Thank you very much. While I'm giving this information, can you just, you know...
Sure, sleep.
Yeah. You know what? During my weather forecast, this has happened many a times. For more information on Rick Collingwood and mind motivations, all you have to do is go to KTLA.com. Thank you very much, Rick.
Thank you.
I really appreciate fascinating stuff. Fascinating. All right. Still to come. Spring is just around the corner, and we have the hottest fashions in town. Plus, LZ, Lawrence Zarian is live at Terra Boutique. He'll show us the hot styles and clothes, makeup, and hair.